Hey, I'm Patrick from Orbis.Overlanding and welcome back. This is part 2 of batteries in my Crosstrek. So thanks for joining today. You can see it's a beautiful day here finally this spring, so I'm doing this one outside. Now, if you've been paying attention, you might say, why do we have a part 2? And it's not because I'm doing a dual battery system. In my first video, you saw me install the Antigravity battery. That was part of a package that they put together for me as part of sponsoring my big trip coming up this summer. Unfortunately, I've started having not really problems, but problems, nothing that's like drastically making the car undrivable, but problems with the battery. And what's happening is I can see it in my scan gauge. So kudos to scan gauge 3 because I've been able to kind of see what's going on. But what I'll notice is the voltage will go up into the 16, 17 volt range. And then when that happens, the alternator duty drops way off. And then at the same time, I can see on the Antigravity battery tracker that the voltage pulls way back onto the battery. And the critical, what I would call the critical systems of the car, those stay online. I don't lose spark, I don't lose steering, I don't lose any of that, at least not yet. But all of my ancillary electronics, the radio, the HVAC, the eyesight system, all of that basically reboots. And then within a few seconds, I'll watch the alternator duty come back up into the normal range, which has always been about 74%. And then the voltage will level out. And it'll be fine for 15, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more, and then it'll do the routine again. So I reached out to Antigravity, and right away they're like, okay, not a problem. You know, the battery's just not going to work. Any of the money that I have into it, they're refunding. And the problem is the Subaru Intelligent alternator system and the battery management system on the lithium-ion battery. They're responding in, I guess, the same way, and they're kind of both pulling back and ostensibly dropping the voltage to where the ECU is responding and starting to drop systems offline. So what they're telling me right now is that the Antigravity batteries with their battery management system are not going to work in the Subaru, which is unfortunate. They've been super cool. You're going to see more from Antigravity because we're kind of changing up what they're providing as part of the sponsorship. So super kudos to Antigravity, great company to deal with. Unfortunately, you know, I'm just not going to be able to run their lithium-ion battery. So because I am 80, at the time of this filming, I'm 83 days out from my big Canada trip. I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of, you know, investigation into something new, trying to reach out with other companies. So I just ended up buying an AGM battery. That's going to go in, and you'll hear more about that. This is my first order from Rock Auto, and I'm going to unbox this as we go here. You maybe have used Rock Auto before. I have not. They were recommended to me by a buddy. There's tons of stuff on their website, so you should totally check it out. And they did not pay me or anything for this. I just was amazed at the amount of stuff on their website. All kinds of things for just about anything you need. So I had a battery recommended to me by a buddy, and that's here what we are unboxing. Wow, they got quite the packaging set up here to ship this battery. Oh, it's a little heavier than the lithium ion. You know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go this way. That was one of the cool things that I really was kind of thought was neat about the lithium ion is they're so lightweight. And who knows, maybe there'll be a solution for this problem. At some point, and I can give it a shot again, but here we go. Now I can see. So what I ended up going with was the Deca Intimidator. Now what I understand from kind of reading about these, it's an AGM extended life. Superior vibration resistance is one of the things they talk about. They specifically call this out for kind of overland off-road use. So that's why I went ahead and went with it. Like I said, I didn't have tons of time to dig in because I don't think that the battery situation is causing any long-term problems in the Crosstrek, but I didn't want to continue having this voltage problem kind of ongoing. So I kind of went with something that I know people have used, and that's what we're going to be putting in. So that will be what's going into the Crosstrek, and we'll see how that works. Hopefully I won't have a problem with that. I am going to, so the battery tracker that I got from Antigravity, that's specific for lithium ion, so that's not going to work on this, but I'm going to be getting another one from them. So that functionality that I showed, I will have that even on this battery as well. So still really looking forward to that and working with them, and looking forward to checking the Deca out. We're going to basically rinse and repeat, you know, the installation process. So I'm just going to get right to that. Okay, so just like before, we're removing the negative first and then the positive so that we don't cause a situation where we accidentally complete a circuit. So with that removed, then I just got to loosen the battery mount again and lift that out. There we go, and those just need to be snugged up clearly so that battery doesn't jump off there. Okay, so now we're going to start it up. Alright, so it's battery swap number 2. Looking at my scan gauge here, and alternator duty is holding steady, voltage is holding steady. That seems to be good. I guess, you know, we'll see for sure after I drive it a little bit, but I would expect that my problem I was having to be gone. Hey, thanks for watching today. Here part 2 of my battery situation. If you don't already, consider subscribing and hit that like button. I hope to see you on the trail sometime.